Joe Budden versus Eminem. The stages are set for the battle of the century. Actually, the more I think about it, that sounds super trash.
Alright, let me make sure, you know what I mean? Make sure everything's right. Y'all can look at that nasty mattress out there if you want. Okay. Let me get it right now. Let me get it right. Yo, Charlemagne, is we live? Hold on, let me see something. Do I want to nah, we gonna rock the chain. I was gonna tuck it. We gonna rock it. Listen. Listen. Hold up. Make sure they didn't start hating right away. Listen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, I don't know why I'm filming it like that. But ladies and gentlemen. So, let me make sure this light is on before the lighting looks crazy in this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered today for another epic screw Vajan RANT. You read the title. Oh, first of all, how rude of me. Guess who's back? Still smell it all on my clothes. Woo, boy. If I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Boy, oh boy. Last few days have been pretty crazy. I've been like stranded in one spot, not able to do nothing really. So what's, keeping my time are these videos, man. Doing these videos and being able to make a little bit of money, even though YouTube is crazy, bro. YouTube is crazy, bro. You go sit here and demonetize, not even demonetize, say that, like, if they hit me with like 4 or 5 yellow appeal, little yellow appeal buttons yesterday. And I know that after I send the appeal for every single one, they're all gonna be overturned. That's the worst part. And no, the worst part is, for all those who don't know, they barely pay you when that is going on. And it's 110,000% their fault because they have a new system that is supposed to be broken. And we're the beta testers. So they know it's broken. So they basically say, yeah, of course it's broken, but you guys fix it. That's essentially what they're saying. Every appeal helps. YouTube, you garbage with the monetization. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just kind of wanted a rant within a rant. But Eminem is said to be dropping another diss track on Joe Budden. How do I feel about that? Well, off tops, Chloroseptic, people are telling me, it's split down the middle. The Chloroseptic remix, people think that, half the people think he's talking about Eminem. Well, I would say about 35% to 40% think that he's talking to Reactionist. 60% think he's talking to Joe Budden. Now, go check out my reaction to that. Me listening to it more and more, I can see how people are saying that it's a shot at Joe Budden. The first time I heard it, I thought he was taking a shot at all critics. I definitely still think he's taking a shot at all critics, and I think that people wanted to pin this on Joe Budden for some reason. But last night, DJ Academics, hold on, let me make sure we still filming. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Last night, DJ Academics dropped a video, and he said that, because DJ Academics rub shoulders with industry people now. He said there's supposed to be another official Joe Budden diss track coming out from Eminem. Here's my thing about that. I'm all for new M music. I'm all for Eminem and his battle bag, trying to battle. You know what I mean? Just that because as we seen, When Eminem's back against the wall, or he's attacking, or it's attack mode, that's when we get Slim Shady. Slim Shady is a defense mechanism. It's not a person. But my only issue is Joe Budden. Joe Budden? See, Chloroseptic Remix was cool because you could take it for a lot of different things. It doesn't just have to be Joe Budden. But if you're telling me you're going to drop a new track and in it you're going to be roasting Joe, it comes off a little funny style, Em. Let's really talk about it. Because what are you... Okay, one diss track or one diss on critics is one thing. But what are you dissing Joe Budden for? For not liking the album? For stating his opinion and saying that this wasn't it wasn't the greatest Eminem project. It's top 5, one of his worst. I would say top 3, one of his worst projects he's ever dropped. That goes to show with the sales. That goes to show with the reception. I don't understand, why are you so mad at Joe? And I understand maybe you're doing the whole loyalty thing. Oh, you're not supposed to say it. Maybe you're supposed to call me and say it. But Joe Budden is a talking head who reviews albums. Because to me, it makes it seem more like anybody who speaks against you or speaks, you know, something you don't like, you really do not go for that. Now, I understand the whole, because I'm an artist too, and artists are sensitive. We are the most sensitive creatures on this planet. It doesn't matter if you're Tupac, 50 Cent, Lil Uzi Vert. To be a good artist, you have to be sensitive because all you're doing is audibly creating emotion. So no matter the facade a rapper puts on, or an actor puts on, a singer, dancer puts on, they are the most sensitive people. So talking about their art is going to hurt their feelings. Now, understand, if he is going at Joe, it's because his feelings are hurt. But come on, Em! You going at Joe harder than you went at Donald, man. You going at Joe harder than you went at racism, man. What is we talking about here? Joe didn't say nothing too egregious. Here's what pisses me off a little bit. Joe Budden literally didn't... Okay, when Joe Budden was riding, he was riding. This is the thing I think, this is the paradox Joe fell into. When Joe was asked earlier about Eminem on Everyday Struggle or his podcast, y'all go listen to the Joe Budden podcast. It's one of the best podcasts out there. When he did that, he would always over appreciate M to the point where it seemed like he couldn't have an unbiased take on M. And he even used to say that on Everyday Struggle, there's a few people that I basically won't give a genuine take on. And he must have realized how bad that made him look. Because there's one thing to be loyal. There's another thing to be a loyal dog. Because loyalty doesn't mean somebody is taken away from criticism. Loyalty doesn't mean when you see one of your friends doing something that's whack, you don't speak on it. Joe Budden was getting paid to essentially be a reactionist. Stuff would happen in the news, stuff would happen in hip-hop, they'd go to Everyday Struggle, and he'd react to it. He's a reactionist. No matter how you want to cut it down, no matter how you want to break it, that's what he is. So are we killing Joe because he had a negative opinion? And then back to the story. So I noticed Joe was doing that too often, and he must have got word or must have looked back at his videos and stuff and been like, yo, this is going to look crazy if my job is to give unbiased reactions to things, and I clearly have biases. So when he was asked about the track list of Revival, he went in. Was he the only person to go in? I'm here for it. If a diss track is coming out and Joe, I'm here for it. I'll do the reaction and we'll listen to it and we'll break it down. But can it not be? Can we? There's a few more. Like Slim Shady was just resurrected. There's a few more people who need their heads cut off, because Slim has been gone for so long. We've had Eminem. We've had the dad. We've had the borderline M. We just got Slim Shady back. Please don't waste all this Slim Shady energy and bars on Joe Budden. There are so many more targets you could take. So many more people who bashed your album. So many more. There was things in Cordyceptic where you were talking about that. I was talking about everybody. But like I said, dope is dope. So if he kills Joe, I guess I'm here for it. But I want another Eminem song. I don't want an Eminem Joe Budden diss track. Because what do we expect from that? What do we want from that? We want Joe to respond, which I do. And then what? Whatever. Tell me below, are you looking forward to a Joe Budden diss track by Eminem? Put in the comment section below. Put hashtag SFJ Nation. My name is Screw. I'm pretty freaking awesome, but I wouldn't be nothing without the SFJ Nation. And to the haters, pardon my back, shrugs my shoulders. Blatant disrespect that does to Doges. Eyes. Wolfpack. Shout out to Head Ice. Shout out to Battle Rap. Shout out to Smack. We out here, and I love you.